friends, I'm Shira Lawrence. I am the founder and CEO of She by Shira Doula Services.
Hi, I'm Patricia Prime. I'm the owner of Prime Baby Time Consultant and Executive Director of It Takes a Village Maternal Health Expo.
We just wanted to stop in and chat with you a little bit and share some information as we prepare for Black Maternal Health Week. That's April 11th through 17th.
Yes, I'm excited about that too. I have some interesting news to share.
Absolutely, but before we get started, we'll just tell you a little bit more about what we actually do. I'm a full spectrum doula and childbirth educator. That means that I'm walking alongside families during their pregnancy journey, making sure that they have access to all of the information and resources that will help them to be the very best parents that they can be. I'm there as they're deciding on all of the important things pertaining to birth, even where they'll birth and how they'll birth. I'm even there in the postpartum to make sure that they are able to get the rest that's necessary to recover and also help with the baby.
And I am a postpartum doula and an international board certified lactation consultant, which means I support families in the postpartum period. All that simply means is I take care of families after the birth of a baby, doing things like housekeeping, preparing simple meals using the foods that they have, education and support, allowing mom to rest so that all she has to do is concentrate on taking care of herself and the baby. As a IBCLC, I provide breastfeeding support to those families, also making sure that the baby is thriving at home and mom is producing milk and like she should.
Yes, and I can personally attest to the wonderful services that she provides because she certainly saved the day when I was a postpartum mom. And I want to just stop right there for a moment and talk a little bit about the word postpartum. Many of us hear that word and we associate it with some sort of disorder. We think that postpartum means something like sadness or depression that happens after you have baby, but that particular term actually references the period of time after childbirth, regardless of if you experience any blues or sadness. So when we speak about the 12 weeks exceeding birth, that's the postpartum period. One of the things that we're doing to help bring awareness to the Black maternal health crisis is she and I are helping to bring awareness by participating in advocacy events, but also she'll be hosting a maternal health expo. Tell them a little bit more about it.
So the It Takes a Village Maternal Health Expo was started 4 years ago. This is year number 4 for us. And it was brought out of the lack of knowledge that I noted in the community around maternal health. When I would talk about the number of deaths that we have in our state, the alarming rates of African American women, people were very, very surprised at how many women died giving birth or in the postpartum period. So I created this It Takes a Village Maternal Health Expo to bring awareness to maternal health, what it was, and how we as a community can help keep families safe. So on April the 12th at the Dolores Tolliver Park from 11 to 2, we will be hosting the 4th annual It Takes a Village Maternal Health Expo. We will have in the space organizations that provide support to families during pregnancy and up to 1 year after delivery. Door prizes, free car seats, pack and plays. We will also have a food bank this year. So come on out. It doesn't matter if you are pregnant or not. In fact, I am welcoming the community so that you all can learn more about why it's important to take care of maternal families to help keep them safe.
Yes, so just to drop a few statistics for you so you can understand the severity of the crisis we're facing. As of right now, Georgia is considered the 49th safest place in the United States to give birth to a baby. That means moms would have a far more favorable outcome by birthing in a third world country. Let that sink in for a moment and just consider how very critical these times really are. And not only is this crisis plaguing the United States and Georgia, but particularly Middle Georgia. So Also, black and brown mothers are 3 to 4 times more likely to succumb to death in the 12 months leading to childbirth or in childbirth than any other races.
And according to the 2018-2020 Maternal Mortality Review Committee report, that's the last completed report, 54% of African Americans passed away during during pregnancy or up to 12 months after delivery. 48% of those deaths, I apologize for that, 48% of those deaths happen after they delivered their babies.
Right.
And 89% of those deaths were deemed preventable. So that's why it's such a passion of mine to educate the community on the importance of making sure that that mom that you knew was pregnant, your neighbor, your coworker, your family member, is safe during pregnancy and in the postpartum period.
Yes, and that safety looks like being able to make informed decisions using evidence-based information. Safety looks like knowing when to speak up and to advocate for yourself in the birth space. Safety also means choosing a provider that most aligns with your belief system and what you value to be most important for your family in childbirth. And so we'll keep waging the war on this crisis. And we also just want you to know that by attending the expo, there will be an opportunity that She by Shira is donating a set of we're raffling off a set of tickets for a family to attend our childbirth education course without any out-of-pocket cost to them. So please join us in doing our part in bringing awareness to the crisis that we face here in Georgia.
And I also wanted to piggyback a little bit about what you said safety looks like, because someone in the audience could be saying, oh, that's not me. But safety can also look like washing dishes. It can also look like allowing mom to sleep,
yes,
so that she can be a better mom for her family. Safety can also look like a meal that mom did not have to prepare.
Absolutely.
So those are some things that any and everybody can do to help keep maternal families safe.
That's so true. I think we take for granted sometimes that moms might look like they're okay or sound like they're okay over text, and we spend a lot of time oohing and awing over the baby, but it's such a very critical time for moms. So if you have a loved one, a neighbor, or a friend, I just challenge you to take a meal over. Don't go over just to hold the baby. We don't need that. What we need is for you to get those dishes out of the sink, or to do a load of laundry, bring over a casserole, or just sit with her and give her a shoulder to cry on. That's what they really need. And so we can restore this back to the families. Even for those who don't think that they can afford advocacy, we can gift this type of service to them by coming out and learning how you can be a part of the solution. And we just thank you all for listening to us today, and we hope you have a great day. Bye.